Well, that was a thing. I just about to start my recording. Alright, everyone, Sheik. I hope you're here reporting for the festival. So, since well, I don't have a lot of stuff going on when I'm trying to record this. I mean, the update just came yesterday, which well, still doesn't implement up until the next reset. Well, the next season, technically speaking. So I decided to record another car for this week, and well, and save the next content for the live stream instead of waiting for them tonight. Yes, this is recorded just before the next week, basically, for this game, the next season. So anyway, I don't think I have recorded this car. I mean, it has a similar livery to the old car that I have. That's because it's the same creator, which is Hideyuki 1221. And this car right here is the Jaguar F-Type, if I remember correctly, and it has a white body kit. And the car, I don't know why about Jaguar in this game, but they're really slippery. At least if I don't put on the all-wheel drive. I don't know if it will help if I put on all-wheel drive setup. But yeah, and it has a white body kit as well. It just have it, alright. So anyway, yeah, this livery is created by Hideyuki 1221, and you can no longer find it anymore on the storefront because I don't know what's happened to him because well, we don't talk at all. I just happened to find it on the storefront and I downloaded it because I just love the amount of work that he did. He is very talented, and unfortunately for some odd reason you cannot really find him anymore, which is yeah, quite interesting. So anyway, this livery is based off Darjeeling from Girls on Panzer, and she is from the Saint Gloria school, and well, she rides a Churchill Mark III, I think. Is it Churchill Mark III or Churchill Mark I? I don't remember, but it's a heavy tank from British, which use a small gun because it's mostly for infantry support. That it's just their thing, alright. So honestly, I really love the looks of this car. And unfortunately, you can't really find the livery anymore because it's. I mean, you cannot find any livery made by Hideyuki 1221 anymore, which is kind of sad. And yes, I downloaded a very long time ago. So yeah, let's reminiscence the good old days for which is, I mean, I know there are a lot of talented livery creator, but he is definitely on top of that list. I don't know what happened to him. I really wish I could talk to him, maybe know what's going on, because you know, recently I realized Forza team has doing some shady stuff on storefront. Like the biggest thing that happened was to a certain friend of mine, which is well, Corner Speed 6 Friends has a livery, has a friend that create livery as well in this game, and it's also gone from the storefront, and seems like he got banned. So I really hope he just make it private, but knowing that, I kinda doubt it. So anyway, let's have a look around, and maybe we see the reason why it got banned, but really it's a petty banning. So anyway, we have a really beautiful made livery here for Darjeeling. I mean, we have a smiling Darjeeling here. She is always on top of my list when it comes to cute girls in anime. I mean, well, then again, British girls in anime is really something. And yes, it says Girls on Panzer and the school name Saint Gloriana. There are only 3 set for this livery, and I happen to have the one for the Bentley, the Bentley rally car that I made 2 years ago. So the mix of red and the golden lining is so good, and the black is so nice to add to the car. Like seriously, these guys know how to design a livery. And well, I'm probably going to pay him if I ever have a car and want my car have a really good livery. And yes, this is all for the British car that he made. So it has three. So one for the Jaguar, one for the Bentley, and one for an Aston Martin, which I will show you when I have the chance, probably next week. But I saw the list car for the next week, and oh boy, I almost cry. And you'll see why when I stream tonight. So yeah, let's go onto the front. It has a black top, so you cannot really paint anything on that one. And maybe it's part of the reason why it got banned, but honestly, I mean, it's pretty fine by me. But then again, people are really sensitive about this stuff these days. I really hate it, to be honest. Extra I mean, yes, it's kind of showing some stuff, but that's about it, really. So it has a bunch of sponsors like Wedgwood, Taylor's. I'm pretty sure it's one of those British fashion stuff, which probably going to be really expensive. Yeah, I mean, I'm going to ask Ja for some of these, I think, because I don't know any of these sponsors. I mean, there's Showgate, Coco's Restaurant. Ooh, okay. And Lats, and of course Lantis, because, well, they are the one that published the anime for Girls on Panzer series, and I'm really thankful they did, because at least for the soundtrack, I love this series. Alright, Girls on Panzer is on top of my list. I mean, there's some fan service, just very little, but the real fan service is the tank. That's why I love them. They really focus on the tank a lot, and they even talk about the history of some of the tanks here and there, the spec and stuff. Yeah, I talk a lot when it comes to my favorite anime, alright. And Darjeeling is just happened to drive one of the most interesting tank, which is the Churchill. I mean, there is a lot of interesting tanks in this world. It's just not like a Tiger, stuff like that. There is a lot of them, including the design. So here is the side that's probably going to make people got banned. Yeah, I mean, well, it's just her in her bra, and that's about it, really. I mean, yeah, some people can get turned on by that, but really, that's not enough. It's really beautifully made. Like, seriously, the shading is so good. I mean, considering the limitation of creating a livery in this game, yeah, this is my god. He is so talented. I love that guy making this stuff. And of course, a bunch of sponsors and Aragon, and of course the tail. Like, seriously, they make it look so. That guy make this car looks a lot more luxurious than it already is. I mean, it's already luxurious. A Jaguar has always been a luxurious car, except the F-Pace. But my god, it makes it even more luxurious. And I don't even add the aero kit just so I can preserve the Jaguar logo on that spoiler. And it's a pop-up spoiler, by the way, so you'll see it in action later. So yeah, I mean, why such a talented creator like him got banned? I don't know. I mean, seriously, I love the looks of it. I mean, even him got gold tire for it. Like, seriously, it's so beautiful. I love it. I mean, this type of livery that he made is actually one of my. It's always been my favorite livery to look at. Like, it's so luxurious. So yeah, anyway, let's go on to drive. I make a few adjustments because I actually tuned it quite a while back, but I tried to adjust it and it's still kinda wild to drive. And yes, it's part of a GT car, so it will fight the Bentley rally car, technically speaking, the one that I created, which is right here, the Continental GT Speed. And yes, Aston Martin is the only car that is not included in this category because it's on a different category of racing, and well, I made it into a drift car, even though it's a grip car according to the skill. So yeah, how about the performance of this car? Well, it's not bad, but I don't know why it's so slippery. Like seriously, it's just want to slip here and there. So yeah, oh, there's the Bentley Continental GT Speed. Okay, what else that we're going to fight? A Maserati GTS, Aston Martin DBS James Bond, which I don't have because it's a DLC. I mean, I kind of want to, but well, I don't think it's worth it. And also, Alfa Romeo XC is also part of a GT car. Really? You didn't know that? I mean, it doesn't look like a GT car to me, but oh well, it is what it is. So it's a wet track, so it's going to be a lot more difficult then. Because this car is really slippery. And I've been, well, spoiled by all-wheel drive recently. So, you know, it is what it is. And since it doesn't have aero, when it comes to bump, it will start getting upset really easily. So I just have to drive consistently, that's all. And you don't want to always full throttle around the corner because, yep, it starts to slip. Alright, there's the Alfa Romeo. It's a pretty small car, but I mean, it's somewhat in the size of GT car, but it doesn't feel like a GT car. I don't know why. Just the looks of it doesn't make it look like a GT car. I forgot about the spec of this car because I only immediately... Ooh, yep, there's the bump. It will get upset really easily over the bump. I already adjusted as much as possible, but it just hates bump. And this game has a lot of them. Because this is not a racetrack or... you know... And as you can see, the power spoiler is activating there. I just have to slide around there. It can be helped. But yeah, handling wise, it's not that bad once you get used to it, but you'll definitely get to be really slow because you're always going to hesitate whether it will slip or not. Alright, let's try not to... Yeah, there's the bump there. So that's a nice dive into the corner. I mean, I won't win this one, but... maybe next we'll try on a dry track. Because this is a really wet track. I mean, it's on dry, it's also still... Oh, I made an error. And on a dry track, it's still going to let out its tail rather easily, so you really need to be careful. That's all I want to say, really. And I overdriven that one because I'm trying to push it too much. There we go. I have to do a lot of counter steering here and there. And this car isn't that fast. I'm pretty sure it's a lot more fitting for what is it? A drift car, because it's just let its tail rather easily. And I don't want to put on a wide body kit as well because it somewhat doesn't fit the car livery, so you know, it is what it is. I mean, even all those years back then when I suck at driving actually reviewed this car, even with the white body kit, it still want to let its tail out, so might as well not use it, I guess. Alright, on to the next one. Alright, for our next race, we're going on the Meadow Sprint. You have lost several races in a row. Would you like to lower your drift difficulty to Pro? No! It's just the car, that's all. Because I can't defeat the unbeatable with my main car. That's what I use for doing it, and right now I'm just doing it for the heck of it because I love the livery. So, right. Let's see. What do I want to do? Right, race. And well, I already adjust the weather for this season. Season's still the same on autumn, but I make it so it's dry enough for this car to drive. So yeah, you'll see why this car is letting out its tail a lot. Yeah, see, even at that turning, it's still trying to let out its tail. Oh wow, you're braking like that, really? So this car is really want to drift, which I'm probably going to make it into a drift car after this. Because, well, I just want to reuse it and show it if it can perform as a race car. And yeah, it's not exactly easy to drive because there's a lot of bump here and there, and the car is really easy to be upset by those stuff. Yeah, I even just let the car do its own thing on that one because I'm quite hesitant. Got it. Oh, I just ran over the chicken. And you cannot go on the throttle quickly, so yeah. I mean, if you remember the one Jaguar that I'm building back then with a scenario build, technically speaking, it also has the same problem of oversteering rather easily. Yeah, second position, not bad. But yeah, I don't know why, but Jaguar in this game, if you don't put on an all-wheel drive, it seems like out of control rather easily. I don't know if that's how the real car works, but then again, this is a tuned car, so maybe I did something wrong. But yeah, well, the Maserati is winning. Maserati doesn't make a good car these days. So anyway, yeah, let's just say it is a problem with this car. So we'll see how it works. For our final race, we're on Greendale Super Sprint, and we're back on the wet again. But this time we have a lot more straight lines, so hopefully I can show you the speed of the car, because, well, it took some time, because, well, it's my good old fully geared like that. But hopefully it will work out just fine. So yeah, but the problem is to get the highway, there is a lot of corners and bump, and this car really hates bump. I mean, corner is fine, see? But yeah, as you can see, you really want to make sure it's on the straight line before you start. Oh, come on! Before you start putting on the throttle again. And this part is the worst part for this car because it doesn't have a lot of grip. Oops, sorry, my bad. Yeah, just a simple turning, you still have to lower your throttle a lot. I mean, you can see my throttle response there, hopefully. And I let off the throttle a lot, right? As you can see there. This car makes you hesitate to drive. Yeah, not even that shallow turning will make sure the car grip when it starts to full throttle. I'm trying to set up all various kind of diff, so I'm not sure. Ooh, okay. I really had to brake there. What the hell? Did Alfa Romeo just jump over me that easily? Yeah, as you can see, if I try to throttle like that, it won't grip, it will just try to slide. Maybe the suspension needs some work as well this time around, I don't know. But then again, this car doesn't make me feel confident at all to drive. Yeah, I mean, speed is not that bad, but it takes so much time to get there. Oh, come on! Really? That... Fucking Maserati driver, man. But seriously, I don't know what it's doing. It's trying to kill me. What the hell? Oh my god, that is really annoying. But well, not a bad result still. I mean, if I tune it properly, I'm pretty sure it will grip. And it won't go all over the place like that. But as it is, yeah, I really want to keep it as is. I really want to keep it as a race car for this game. Seriously though, I'm not sure. I think the spring is too soft. Yeah, maybe that's why. That is really soft actually. What the hell? Where's that a bit more around the middle? Usually it works kind of fine on that area. I don't know. Like, it just wants to slide all over the place. Like, the weight transfer is not good. I feel like that's the cause. Let's see around that corner, shall we? Okay, it still wants to slide. I just already hear the tire screeching, so it's already on limit. Okay, not too bad around there. Yeah, on high speed corner it's fine, but let's see on the sharper corner up ahead. Okay, it's so much better now. I mean, it's a lot more understeery, but that is so much better. So yeah, I guess the suspension quick fix works. Oh boy, if only I knew how to tune back then.